Hello everyone, welcome to another video of how to use Google Classroom. And today I'm going to show you how to use the self-graded feature and how to basically set up a quiz for the students. As always, you go to the plus button and you create assignment. So you create the assignment. For example, the title, let me put the title as quiz 1, and instruction, you can put instructions as you want. I'm going to write go over the lecture before you answer your questions. And you can set a due date. I usually give them a week, but it depends on you, and a time too if you want, but not important. Topic, so I create a topic for quiz. So that's my topic. So all the quiz will be in this topic. So it's very easy for the students to see and for the teachers as well. And now you have several options, but for the self-graded assignment, you will have to use this share link button. But before you do that, you actually will have to create the quiz in Google Drive. And you go to drive.google.com, you go to new, and you go all the way to more, and you go to Google Forms, and you say create and share, because you are going to share this with the students. And so this is the Google form. So this will be very useful for you to create assignments. So pay good attention to it. And you have two tabs here, questions and responses. I'm not going to go over responses now. I'll go over it later. The questions, this is where you set the questions. And definitely the first thing you do is to change the title, quiz 1, and the description, the questions are from lecture 1. You can write whatever you want. So that's basically the very first thing you will do. And if you click on here, it'll change to quiz 1, or you can rename it and rename it as you want. But quiz 1 sounds good to me. I'll leave it like that. So the next thing I want to show you is to explain what all these buttons do. So this is color palette. It's not important. It's just changing the color if you want to make it some other color. So this is a preview button. If you click here, you'll see how the students will see it. Then you have settings. So settings option is super important. So I always click on this. So collect email address. That means the students will have to put their email address in the quiz form, and if they don't do it, it'll not be easy for them to get the graded sheet back. And I usually limit one response per student, and I usually don't click on this edit after submit or see summary charts and text responses. I usually don't click on those. And the next tab is presentation. Show progress bar, you can put it there if you have like tons of questions, 100 questions. It's probably better to click on this, but for short questions it doesn't matter. You can also put a confirmation message if you want. And then quizzes. Okay, so this, for the assignment purpose, this has to be turned on. Make this as a quiz. For assignment 2, this needs to be turned on. And release grades. So if you want the quiz to be self-graded, then you will have to click on this immediately after each submission. And if you want to look over before the grade is released, then you will have to click on this. So I'm keeping it like as it is, and the respondent can see missed questions and correct answers and point values. It's probably better to leave it like this, and then they can see what they missed after the grade is released. So then you click on save. Okay, so after you make those changes in setting, you'll see that the email address with star. The star means that it has to be answered. Now these are the buttons to actually create your questions. So the plus button is going to add question. T is title. You can put another title if you have several sections of your question. You can put an image, also a video. You can make several sections. I'm not going to do it for now. Let's click on plus. So what I'm going to do, this will be a short answer because I need the full name from the students. Full name, and I'm going to make it required. So if you click on required, then students will have to submit this answer before they submit, otherwise they will not be able to submit the quiz. And it doesn't have any point value, so it's 0 points. So that's your full name. And then the next thing you do is click on here. They give an example question. You can edit that, or you can even add questions. So you can, if you just click on here, it'll add a question. So the more you do it, the more questions will be added. Let me just delete all these. So you have email address required, you have full name required. Now you ask a question. So I'm going to ask, okay, now it is a multiple choice question. You can change this. Actually, you can have short answers, you can have paragraph, you can have multiple choice, check boxes, and so on and so forth. In our case, it'll be a multiple choice question, and this is, I'm just putting different answers. Okay, and now you need to put the answer key because you'll have a point value to this. So you click on here, you have, so point, it is worth 1 point, and then the correct answer for 2.4 is float, and that's it. You go to edit question. So once this check mark is here, that means you have said it right. So this is your first question. So let me ask another question just to repeat this process so that you understand it better. So 2, this is a multiple choice question, and I'm going to put again int. So 3 option for the multiple choice question. Again, you go to answer key, you put a point value, I'm putting 1, and the correct answer is int, and there you go. You have it set, and you have this check mark. That means you have set it correctly. So that's basically it. After finishing putting all the questions, you can preview, and you'll see how the students will see this question. So now how to share it? It's actually very easy. You click on send, then you click on this shareable link button, and then you click on this, you copy the link, you go back to the classroom, and you already have the assignment dialog box open. You just need to click on this button, and then you paste the link. You click on add link. So now you are ready to press the assign button. Okay. So your assignment is on the Google Classroom, and now the students will be able to answer the question. So that's it, and I'm going to explain in the next video how the students will see the quiz and how they answer and how it looks like. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.